Hello lurkers, and hello you archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm puzzling with Order of the Sinking Star, the demo. I think I'm probably going to do those silent levels because I'm just going to be too curious to not look at them. And I guess I'm just committing to playing the whole game again when it comes out. I guess, you know, I can just do everything quickly at the start though. We're in a sort of weird place because it's a Monday, back to work. I'm quite tired. I also didn't sleep very well last night. Excuses. Oh, excuses. Normally I try to take a nap, which would help, but I want to sleep at night, not during the day, because I need to sleep for tomorrow at work as well. So I'm hoping some puzzling will exhaust my brain as well. Although it's only 9:30, it's quite early. Can I do these levels? No, I was on that level there. Okay, so let's turn the sound down a little. You need to push him. Now if I push out there, there's no way to get it back. So to get anything behind him, it needs to be that one. Once I push it there, I can't get it back. That's the problem. I'm trying to figure out how to push him up. That doesn't... He's right in the way. Yeah. Doesn't help. Wow, I'm really struggling with this one. Need to get him. Oh, yeah, even there's unacceptable. I need him there. I'm being dumb. I'm being really dumb. I completely forgot I could push him.
Had I known that starting a moving company would lead me into the East, surrounded by foul creatures, nary a book brought with me, I'd have started some company about being sedentary instead. Like guards. But guards that never have any trouble. Casual guards for buildings where nobody goes. Small, no walking. We just sit there, warming our feet by the fire. Plenty of fires round here, I suppose. Not the sort I prefer, though.
Nice.
Oh, we're about to have some fun, aren't we? Dead monsters. Satisfying.
It's Liam
Let's think
O'Brien.
about this. Magistrate Reynard flees to the east, and about the time he gets here, it's overrun by monsters. Possibility, the first. It's a coincidence. Perhaps, but let's not jump to that. Possibility, the second. He caused this in some way. Huh. For what reason? To slow us down? That's a lot of chaos just for us. Possibility, the third. He came east because this was about to happen, and he knew? And he wants to stop it? Or take advantage in some way? Thanks for helping me out, fella. And thank your friends for helping me think.
So use a club? Or a dirk?
Sword-bound doesn't mean just swords. It stops any kind of intent to attack.
Throw a rock? Punch him?
I could somewhat punch them. Not hard enough to do any good.
Can't pull him out. keep confusing the buttons. So I need one of those guys to be alive. That's the puzzle. That's an interesting use of that combination. Not quite done yet. Oh, hang on. I'm being dumb. Lovely. Oh, there was... Should have been on the other side. There was a monster there.
See? When we work together, you don't need a club.
Not today, at least. Let's hope our luck holds.
Ourselves a priest. I think not. The fire means nothing to me.
Why, hello there. We seem to be in a spot of trouble. Normally, goblins are no problem for me. No problem at all. But this passageway is so narrow. Thank you, good miss?
I'm so happy to have some help. Once a time, I would have slain these goblins easily, but I can't now. Restrictions.
Oh, I know what to do. No? Okay. Oops. This one's a bit confusing.
Please travel with us. We're trying to stop a really bad guy.
That didn't seem very
If we
clear.
catch the magistrate, the king will release me, and that will change my life. Again. But ignoring that, I'd capture this snake weasel just on principle. His trail of destruction is pretty long at this point.
Don't understand the rules for the priests.
I'm so happy to have some help. Once a time, I would have slain these goblins easily, but I can't now. Restrictions.
Okay, that's what I was missing before. Yes, the demo came out. Hello. Oh, okay, I get it now. You step into his... No? Okay, I'm not quite understanding the priest. You need to activate his holy light. I get that.
Please travel with us. We're trying to stop a really bad guy.
Being attacked, this is the least intuitive mechanic so far. So if I move him there, that won't do it. But that will. So if you touch him while he has his shield on, you get the shield. But I think, like, he can have the shield not... I don't want that, do I? I need to push them to the left so I can maneuver the rock. Oops. There we go.
My meeting spot with my friend Tiff is up ahead. You'll like her.
I love having another girl on this trip. Don't get me wrong, the boys are great, but it's not the same.
Cool. Not cool.
And that's when we decided to finally start the company. We're all good at moving things in our own ways, and we'd gained so much experience working at loading docks and so forth. Valen's is incredibly strong. He says it's a trick, but the details are hard to talk about. Don't tell him I said disgraced. They have some official term for it, a neutral term. Swap powers are amazing. Happened in some kind of accident. Great for moving heavy stuff though, but not so great for getting close to people.
One way around. How do I get up there? I think I'm overthinking it. Yeah, I am. Okay.
I'm glad we had this time to talk.
Not going up there yet. No.
Have you ever just clumsily dropped something? You had an easy grip. Everything is normal and fine. You were just turning to put some powders into a tincture. The tray clatters to the floor. Oh, it'll take hours to regrind those powders. How hard was it to just keep my fingers clasped? Did they open due to some kind of internal sedition? Did some part of me want to make a mess? Or have you ever, the candles flickering suggestively, the warmth of the air just so, well, you didn't have to use
this
the
is
word donkey, even if the sheen of the hair on her legs, in a nice way, I mean. It was like dropping the
This is Samuel
reagents,
Caden from
just
Doom.
like that.
Do I need to kill them? How did I do it a second ago?
At times like those, I just wonder if there's some mind behind the mind. Something with goals askew to what we think we want. Something that creates misadventures just to put us where it wants us.
Not really explaining my thought process.
I was so careful for so long. I was careful. I was careful. I was careful. I was careful. Then, one day I woke up at 3 in the morning, full of energy, yearning to just do it all, thinking this has been enough careful and it's time to just leap ahead. All this time being careful is making me old. I was working feverishly, half asleep, wearily. No surprise, a mistake. The stone was vibrating with power and I dropped it, exploding. Tiny fragments of darklit flying, piercing my body. And thus I am as I am today.
Now, what do I get them doing right? I need... I can't do it in that order. Yeah, I did do that wrong. No, yeah, that's why he needs to be last, because... It's got to be that. Oh yeah, I can't step in. Okay, they can't be in the corner. Good, apart from I want to be on the other side.
an accident, but many a fool would love to do what I can do. So maybe it was on purpose? Maybe I wrecked my life intentionally. A mind, askew my mind.
Trying to get it in front of this snake.
A guardsman told me they all saw incredible smoke coming from the mountains last week.
There was a fire in the Goblin Caves. A huge accident? Or maybe someone smoked them out. Intentionally.
Then how'd the dragons get here? They don't mind smoke.
Maybe the dragons made the smoke.
Hello, Oscar. Yes, yes. It's based on four old puzzle script games from like a decade ago. Congratulations. Also, the things aren't on the screen. How do I get to the map up? Does it require you to go to a specific place? So there are these 4 puzzle script games. I don't know if they're all puzzle script. One of them's Mirror Isles, and each of the Mirror Isle puzzles uses these mirrors.
So, you're here to find a specific mirror.
I'm merely looking for a good one, in pristine condition. These early mirrors are scathed.
There's Hearty Heroes of Howling. The original game was called Heroes of Sokoban, I believe. And the gimmick of Heroes of Sokoban is that each of the characters has a different power. So this guy can push.
These crystals
She
make me sad.
pulls,
But they're so
and she can't help
beautiful
but
and
pull. She
shiny, too.
must pull,
I love them.
but she can't push. And this guy, he teleports, and again he must teleport. So if he's pointing at anything, he will. And eventually I unlocked a priest, where if you're standing next, the priest is there are monsters that you can't stand next to, or fire lanes, but the priest is unaffected, or if you're standing next to the priest, you're unaffected. So those are all a set of games you can find in Puzzle Script. Same with the Mirror Island. Skipping Stones, exactly the same. This isn't available in the level, but the gimmick of Skipping Stones is that you throw a stone, and if it hits another stone, that stone will go sideways, and like there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do with that. And the most complicated one, which this game tells you to do last, is this one, which I've not played in the demo yet because there's no voice acting, but I'm probably going to end up doing this again once the game comes out anyway. And the gimmick of this one is there are these the cuts are still grinding away after 100 years. There are the what kind of temple construction in a pocket? Who ever heard of them? So the gimmick of these ones is that there are these crystals, and you use them to power up beams. And if you go into the beams, you gain an extra power. So the yellow beam lets you punch rock. I don't know if you can punch. Okay, so. But like there were like 6 different beams, and they all interconnect. And as I said before, these were all full little games that you could get on Puzzle Script, made by about 3 people. And the gimmick of this game is Jonathan Blow has asked for the rights to use these games, and eventually, not only is he iterated on these games, but they're going to bleed into each other, I think. So eventually, the mirrors and the teleportation will interact, and these beams and the Hearty Heroes will interact, so on and so forth. There are supposedly over 1,000 puzzles, to the point that this demo is apparently quite big. Here's a little mini world. Here's a little one, so you can't stand next to these monsters. Yes, yeah, this is Jonathan Blow. I don't know why these are represented on the map, so I'm going to assume they exist for meta reasons. Where do I go to the map? I swear there's a map. Do I actually have to go to the map? Oh, it's there. Cool. Oh, I see you. Okay, it's not telling me how to do that. So yeah, I needed to use that red crystal to get out of here. So there was a mini meta element, and I'm going to need to use that crystal too. On top of these, yeah, that says go over there. But yeah, I will die if I